Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamelia, if you didn't know already. As you can see by the title, today we are doing a natural makeup look. So this is my everyday makeup look that I would go for, probably, I would say. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave some comments down below, probably at the end of the video. Let me know what you think. So the first step that I'm taking a primer from Maybelline. It's called Master Prime. I'm just gonna apply that to my face and rub it into my skin. So my next step now is eyebrows. I'm going to be taking the Anastacia DipBrow pomade. I'm using the color Granite. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush up my eyebrows. Make sure my hairs are all going one direction. So here I'm just wiping off the excess pomade that got on my brush on the back of not on the back, the cover of the pomade, and I'm just gonna underline the bottom of my eyebrow. So I'm pressing in, starting like not in the beginning of my eyebrow, but a little bit before that. But then once I go in towards the eyebrow, have a little lighter hand. You don't want to put too much, make it too dark in the front. So yeah, you're trying to make like an ombre effect with your eyebrow because you don't want it to look too boxy, because it is a natural look at the end of the day. So you don't want it to look too boxy, too dark. So I'm starting to fill in the end of my eyebrow into like the middle, and now I'm outlining the top part of my eyebrow. So now I'm taking the other side of the eyebrow brush, and I'm kind of just gonna blend out the front part to just make sure it's not too much eyebrow pomade there. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing with the other eyebrow. Also guys, when you're brushing out the front part of your eyebrow, when you're trying to make your ombre look effect, try not to brush it out too harshly. You want to be light on your hands. So now we're gonna go on to concealing our eyebrows, cleaning them up. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast. I bought this in a local beauty supply store. I'm not sure where else they sell it at, but I know that they sell it in beauty supply stores. So as you can see now, I'm just concealing up the bottom part first. So don't go too far up. You just want to conceal like right underneath where you outlined it, where with the pomade. And you just want to blend it out a little bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do the top part now. So I'm just putting a little bit, like I'm ripping off the excess part a little bit on my forehead, and then I'm gonna go in and outline the top part. So here I'm just rubbing some concealer, the same concealer on my eyelid. I kind of like when everything is like one tone on my face. So I'm just putting concealer there as a little base. So now I'm just doing the exact same thing on my other eyebrow. Outlining the bottom, cleaning up the top, and putting some concealer on my eyelid to make sure everything is one tone. So now I'm going in and I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to blend out everywhere where I had concealer on my eye, on my eyebrows, on the center of my eyebrow, like in between the eyebrows. So now we're going to move on to foundation. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 360, which is Mocha. So I'm going to just apply it to my brush and then just apply it in different spots of my face, and then we're just going to blend it out. I know it looks a little orange on camera, but once you blend it out, it usually just oxidizes on my face and then it becomes my skin tone. So yeah. So now I'm going to go back into the same LA Girl Pro Concealer, the same one that I use for my eyebrows. That's in the color Toast. And I'm going to just apply it underneath my eyes. We're going to conceal underneath our eyes, on the bridge of our nose, on our forehead, right on our chin, and above our top lip. As you can see, my concealer is not that much lighter than me. Some people like the highlighted look, so if you like the highlighted look, I would recommend using probably 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone, and it'll be brighter underneath your eyes. my next step is contouring. I don't contour too much. I only really contour like my cheeks. I don't contour my nose or anything. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matte Stick. This is in the color Espresso. So you want to put a little line like right underneath your cheekbone. Don't put too much of a long line because it eventually just extends out on the rest of your face. So just put a little short line. And then I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm just going to blend out the concealer. I'm going to blend out the contour with the bottom part of the beauty blender. Make sure that when you're using the beauty blender to blend, try not to rub the beauty blender against your face or else you're gonna have harsh lines on your face. So try to just tap lightly and just blend everything in. Also, if you haven't liked this video yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my eyebrows using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I got this from Ulta Beauty, I believe. I'm not sure where else it's available. It could be available in Sephora. I'm not really sure, but I got this from Ulta Beauty. So I'm just going to set everywhere on my eyebrows, make sure everything stays in place. Also, make sure that you're brushing your eyebrows in the direction that you want your hairs to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my face using the Mercier powder in the color Translucent Medium Deep. So I'm going to go ahead and just place the powder wherever I put my concealer or any oily part that you see on your face. Make sure everything looks a little matte. You don't want it to look too oily. Oh, and I have oily skin, by the way, so this is very useful. So now we're gonna go into setting our contour. So I'm using the Morphe 35M palette. I don't have an actual contour or bronzer powder, so I just use a dark shade in my Morphe palette, and I'm just taking a small fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna, to be honest, I think this is a blush brush, but I just use it for the contour. But I'm just gonna go ahead and move in circular motions right where I put my contour. So I'm gonna go back right into the same exact palette, and we're gonna use a pinkish color for blush. I don't use too much blush. I don't want to look like a clown or anything. I'm not really used to using blush, but I like to have just a little bit of redness, just for a little bit of color on the face. So now I'm using mascara to just kind of get my lashes ready for me to place on my lashes. You can use any mascara. Mine is a Maybelline mascara. I'm not too sure what type. I think it's Fan Effect or something like that. I don't know. So here are my two lashes. I'm using the duo glue, so I'm just gonna rub it on like the strip part of the lash. Don't put too much glue. You don't want to put too much. You don't want to make it messy or anything. So now I'm gonna take the same exact lash glue, and I'm just gonna apply it to my eyelid right where I'm gonna put my lashes at. So like very close to my lashes. This is a trick that I learned. It actually helps a lot with putting on your lashes, so it won't be too much of a trouble if you do try it. So I'm starting to just make sure that my eyelashes, the glue is tacky on my eyelashes. I recommend using a mirror, like put the mirror like below you. If you understand, like you see how my mirror is, like you want it to be at an angle so that you're looking down towards the mirror, so that it would be easier for you to put on your lashes. Because if you're trying to look straight into a mirror, like straight up, it's probably gonna be a little harder because your lashes are, you know, they're going upward since you're looking straight, if you get what I mean. I hope that makes sense. So as you can see, I have both lashes on now. I'm just fixing them up. I'm trying to squeeze them together a little bit so that you don't see the separation of my real lashes and the strip lash. So now I'm just taking an eye pencil. I got this NYX eye pencil from a beauty supply store, I think. This is in the color black, of course. So I'm just applying it to my waterline. Sorry, I'm applying it to my waterline. So as you can see, it's making a difference in my eyes. It's like adding more, it's making my eyes a little bit more defined, I guess you would say. So now I'm taking the same exact mascara and I'm just applying it to my lower lash. So now I'm going into a highlighter. I don't know why I'm shaking it, but ignore that. So this is a loose highlighter from Beats by Deb. I'll leave her Instagram in the description box below. Well, I'm gonna leave everything in the description box below. So I'm just applying a little bit, not too much, because this is a loose highlighter. So if you apply a little too much, it might look a little crazy. As you can see, all the sparkles are in the camera. So I'm just applying a little bit on my nose. Give my nose a little highlight. I think I put it on the bridge of my nose also. I put it above my lip also, my upper lip. So now I'm taking a lip pencil to outline my lips. You know, the little, I don't know what to call it, but it's the trend that's going on lately. It's NK. I got it from a beauty supply store also. This is in the color Coffee. So I'm just outlining the bottom and then I'm outlining the top, making sure I create a cupid's bow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take the NYX Lingerie lipstick. I think it's a lipstick, right? It's in the color Baby Doll, so I'm just putting that in the center of my lip. I'm gonna pat it out a little bit. I'm gonna rub it into the top lip too. I'm just gonna keep applying a little bit at once. You don't want to put too much at one time because it might be too much for you. So I'm just applying little by little until it builds up to what I like. And now I'm just taking the NK lip gloss. You can use any lip gloss. I got this lip gloss from the beauty supply store. Now lastly, I'm just taking the Morphe matte setting spray and I'm just gonna spray around my face to set my face, make sure everything stays in place. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Comment anything that you would like to see next. And I hope this makeup look works out for you. See you in my next video.